So let's dive into it. CorelDRAW in 2025. Is it still holding up as a top design tool?
Surprisingly, yes. Especially if you're in the print or signage world. It's still a beast for vector work.
Right. One thing that stands out is the perpetual license. That's rare now.
Exactly. While Adobe locks you into monthly payments, CorelDRAW still lets you own the software outright.
That alone is huge for freelancers or small studios watching their budgets.
And performance-wise, it's pretty snappy, even on mid-range PCs.
Yeah, I tested it on an old i5 laptop and it handled multi-page projects like a champ.
Speaking of multi-page layouts, that's another big win. Illustrator still struggles there.
Totally. Designing a brochure or catalog in one file just makes life easier.
And the typography tools, still top tier. Variable fonts, open type features, it's all there.
The font manager's actually underrated. Previewing and organizing fonts is just smoother.
What about AI tools? Have you tried the new tracing or background removal?
I did. The AI tracing is surprisingly accurate. Way less cleanup than before.
It's not quite Adobe Sensei level, but for 90% of users, it gets the job done.
Plus, the web and iPad apps, useful for quick edits or showing work to clients.
True, though, the desktop app is still where the real magic happens.
Definitely. I wouldn't design from scratch on the iPad, but it's handy on the go.
How do you think it compares with Affinity Designer?
Affinity's great, especially price-wise, but CorelDRAW we sent wins in print features and layout tools.
I agree. Affinity's more geared toward digital workflows, less so for print-heavy users.
And let's not forget the color management. Pantone support CMYK previews, it's tight.
For sign makers and print shops, that accuracy is everything.
The only downside? Slightly less love on Mac OS, still better on Windows.
Yeah, Mac users might notice some quirks, but nothing deal-breaking.
And the UI, it's solid, but maybe not as sleek as some newer tools.
That's fair. Function over flash, I'd say.
So who should actually use CorelDRAW in 2025?
Anyone doing logos, apparel, signage, packaging. That's where it shines.
For web, UI, or animation? Probably not your best bet.
Agreed. Illustrator or Figma might be stronger there.
But if print is your game, CorelDRAW is still a top-tier player.
No doubt. It's efficient, versatile, and won't bleed your wallet every month.
Final thoughts?
CorelDRAW might not be trendy, but it's powerful. Still worth a spot in your toolbox.
Especially if you value performance, print quality, and owning your tools.